Coastal Hole in Arizona.
Here's a ground ball right side, could do it. The Houston Astros are world champions for the first time in franchise history.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight we get the week started with the first of four. Rodney Bridges, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the fours coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he could throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Andre Booker, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitch popped up. James over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. We've played an inning, still nothing. Stepping up now, number 25, a base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Andre Booker waits on deck. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors around second into third for the triple.
Skied into straightaway right. Zagunis moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
The batter, number 11.
Into the box, Paul Cuellar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So after the 3-spot last. Digging in and looking for more, number 25. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. First and second here with nobody out. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's got it. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, Matt, credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Zagunis moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So striding forward now, Paul Cuellar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is on the ground over to first. Hughes takes it in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run here, no hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. Indianapolis is out in front, 4-0. Now batting, Josh Hughes will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The 2-1 home. Skied into very shallow right. Under it is the right fielder. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Carson James.
Third baseman, Carson James.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the save. Stepping in, Luis Baez.
Second baseman, Luis Baez.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Indianapolis leads it 4-0. Ready for another chance. Number 25. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Number 25.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
4-0 the score tonight. The Indianapolis Indians took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Rodney Bridges earns win number 4 on the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 to begin the week between the Louisville Bats and the Indianapolis Indians. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Rodney Bridges is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Now in the box, number 25. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And he misses 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw into second. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. But we do have a tie ball. Standing in, number 25. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Line drive to center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in to try it again, Luis Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Turner is on his way home. And the runner will score from first. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it.
Settling in now, Joey Votto. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs here. Digging in now, number 25. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Huey Baker. The 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Dalton Pompey is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. The 2-1 home. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, number 25. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 11-3, the final score in this contest. The Louisville Bats took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. The game's future star. Now at the plate, Carson James. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Carson James.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom. Ready now, number 25. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. First offering on its way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Tuchman ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Got him to go down swinging there. Andre Booker becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. So striding in, Dixon Machado. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Indianapolis is out in front, 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Mahle, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here now the 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder, and that's the third out. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Indianapolis leads it 1-0. So digging in now, number 25. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Newberry stands at second with 2 gone. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
The count now at 2-1. And that one just missed outside.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
2 out here and a runner at second. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
0-1, here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Schimpf scoops it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Indianapolis is out in front, 1-0. Ready for another shot now, number 25. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound, and quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Schimpf picks it up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Into the box now, number 25. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as we are all knotted up at 2.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Digging in, Carson James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch pulled toward right center field. Number 25 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Bats lead it 3-2. John Campanella takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Stepping in, number 25. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. In there, 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get. Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2, the finish in tonight's game. Louisville pick up win number 20 on the year. Luke Gregerson earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. John Campanella closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget. And we'll welcome you into our ball game as we find ourselves with the bases empty and nobody out in the inning. Stepping into the box, number 25. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Ready once again, number 26. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Tapped up the third base line. Gonna be a tough play. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. And now they'll put the tag on the runner trying to sneak up. Rod Laird is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 28, Rod Laird. Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Indianapolis Indians. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Bats, 4 runs.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Indianapolis Indians and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tim Livingston gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, number 25. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Striding in once again, number 25 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
At the plate, number 25. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
A 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Vargas over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Dixon Machado digs in. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Number 13 has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Tides lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, Chance Sisco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Still only 1 out in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding into the box, number 25. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
0-1 count and the pitch. 1-1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Newberry aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. The second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Tides jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tim Livingston notches his 3rd win of the year. Raleigh Irvin earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Indianapolis Indians and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Owen Pena, the Nicaraguan-born pitcher, gets the call to start in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Here's the 2-0. Line toward right center. Rickard is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And the throw in gets away from him. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep...
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 25. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's set, and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Line towards center field. Rucker is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Indianapolis leads it 3-2. Into the box now, number 25. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Sliced hard on the ground. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Indianapolis is out in front, 3-2. So coming to the plate, number 25, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they open it up to 6-2 now.
I know he's still in AAA, but this guy has some swagger.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Skied into very shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. Rickard rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they now trail by only 3. Digging in once again, Fernando Maldonado. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready on 1 and 2. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, number 25. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Hey, and in that last at-bat, he took this one to straightaway center field, the deepest part of the ballpark, so this guy can hit a breaking ball a long way.
No balls and a strike to count. Popped him up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out.
Next will be the designated hitter, Bryce Gutu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Tides came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Tim Bunning gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Indianapolis Indians and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ken Early, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
First baseman.
Set to get his day started, Andre Booker, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. The 2-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Indianapolis leads it 1-0. Digging in, Joey Rickard. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-2. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it. Deep down the line. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Dan Vogelbach is next, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's in safely to third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
So he's unable to wiggle out of danger, and we're all knotted up.
And as a former pitcher, I know how painful that is. He's 1 out away from ending the inning.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is the right fielder. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Tide's out in front, 2-1. Set to get his day started, Duncan Crowe. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Dives and he makes the catch. How about that for an extra? Striding in, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Newberry, the runner at second with 1 away. A bouncer to the left side. Crow has it. And there are 2 away now. At the plate, Dan Vogelback, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here's the 0-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch.
So stepping in, number 25. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andre Booker. He singled his last time up. Comes set and the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left. Vargas looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to.
In now, number 25. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Takes a knee-high fastball. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's now 7-4. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got to...
Coming to the plate now, number 25. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. Solo shot to right center, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Standing in, number 25. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Andre.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andre Booker. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Strike called, now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I think that steal might have had a different result if the throw was just a little bit better. It was a close play, but if that throw was placed over the first base side of second, I think they might have had a pretty good shot to get him.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. The 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Vargas is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. Indianapolis is out in front, 11-4. Striding forward now is the DH, Bryce Gutu. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Bryce Gutu.
Has a look, now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So last chance here, and stepping in, number 13. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He brings it in, and they have bounced back from consecutive losses to take game 3 of the series as this ball game is over. 11-5. The game's future starts. Now to the plate, number 25. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Wilkinson leads off first with 1 away. High and deep to right center. Rucker ranging back to the track. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 21 for him on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday.
Ready now, Robert Bourbon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder on the warning track. He makes the catch. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, what you got?
Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
At the plate, number 13. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Number 13.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season as we are all knotted up at 2.
If you need any proof that the baseball gods are fickle.
Stepping up now, number 25. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Pulled toward right center field. Rickards under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, number 13. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Number 25 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So striding forward now, number 25. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the drive out to right center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Struck him out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Hot shot to third. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Paul Cuellar, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Paul Cuellar.
Runner goes for third. Swing and a little blooper to center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the run is in to score from second as they cut it to 1 at 4-3 now.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Robert Bourbon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Robert Bourbon.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. 1 out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Now batting, number 25. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready with the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
1-1. And there he goes towards second. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Come on, get out, get out, get out.
The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Booker.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Stepping into the box, Bryce Gutu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In the air now, out to right field. Right fielder is on the run, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall.
Digging in and looking for more, number 25. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Norfolk Tides get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Jimmy Yacobonis gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Raleigh Irvin hammers down the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Tides. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For Indianapolis, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Indianapolis Indians and the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Cody Anderson, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak, maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
High in the air out to center field. McGill moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Now in the box, Derek Kelly, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Derek Kelly.
Batista on second, DeLong on at first with nobody out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. He makes runner tags and heads for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the fly out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic.
Ready for another chance? Robert Batista. He reached on a single in his first try.
Batista.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Number 25 is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Stepping in, Dylan Cousins, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Number 27 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Standing in, number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. McGill giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Iron Pigs lead this one. Settling in now, number 25. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite.
Digging in now, number 25. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot. Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much.
And as we welcome you into the ball game, our current situation finds the bases empty and 2 men retired in the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 25. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Colin Manuel. 4-2 the final score tonight. Indianapolis put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Colin Manuel earns his 3rd win of the year in relief.